Da-na, da-na-na-na. That's our cheap plea of how to sell our new t-shirts, which I love these.
It's pretty good.
They're so bad in a great way. It's like the 90s. They just come back and hit you in the face.
That's
right. If you want these, they're on Teespring right below. You can just grab them and they come straight to your door without even having to like wait for us to screw the shipping up.
It's true.
It comes from a professional company that ships it all for us. It's amazing. They're wonderful. So speaking of that, when should you go?
Great segue. Yes.
So when should you go to the guitar shop? So anyway,
probably like the middle of the day on Saturday.
No.
No. What?
Okay. So yeah. So going to the guitar shop can be like a pilgrimage. It can be just I just want to go in there and waste some time.
Yeah.
I just want to play some things. I want to just get in there and get lost, maybe buy something, but I don't want anybody to bother me. You have all sorts of options. So like there's like sort of target times of when to go. Do I want to have some special attention? Do you want to talk to, like, let's say your shop has like a YouTube channel and like you watch Wildwood, you watch us, you watch Andertons, you watch any of the guys that have like channels that are shops that you know the personalities a little bit and you want to talk to those guys. First step, call the shop.
Yeah.
Or email it.
Email, call.
And say, hey, when's Jonathan gonna be working? You know, like, and it just depends what week it is. He might take it off. He's probably gigging somewhere. No, but we're sort of here on set days.
Yeah.
You know, like we have, but like
fairly consistently.
But if you want to see like the guys like you like on the channel, it's just like make an appointment.
I even have folks occasionally message me on like Instagram, say, hey, gonna come to your shop.
When are you working?
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm here X and Y.
But it's cool because then I also know that you're coming, that you probably want to chat. So I can
set aside some time,
prepared for that and ready for it. Yeah.
Prepared for the chat. No, so yeah, if you have somebody in particular you want to work with, like just contact the shop. That's the best way. But in general, when should you go to the shop if you're not looking for that? It's sort of a trickier situation. Everyone a lot of times comes on the weekends.
Yes.
That's not normally the best time.
Well, it's the hardest time to get, like one-on-one. Like you come on a Monday morning, we'll sit down and hang out and,
have a beer or scotch.
Yeah, of course. Like we do every Monday morning.
We do drink sometimes on
occasion.
Yeah, it happens every once in a while.
It's kind of random, but it happens
usually.
Yeah.
Not beer, that'd be weird. But no, that is. I think Mondays are really good days.
Yes.
And so are Tuesdays in a strange way.
So are Tuesdays.
Wednesday is that hump day. And it can be a good day, but it's like...
It could go either way.
It just depends. Like sometimes like stuff's all hitting. Depends what mood the guys are in, obviously. But Mondays and Tuesdays are really, because we're kind of getting back into the flow of things. We're all like we love Mondays at the guitar shop.
We do.
It's weird. It's like
it is odd.
It's my favorite day of the week.
I know.
Because we get to get back into it. Because like, even though some of us are here 7 days a week, pretty much, it's some of us are like it's fun. Like we don't mind it, but there's something exciting about Mondays.
Yes.
Because it feels like we're starting new. We get to meet new folks. We get to talk to new people. We're excited about it. By the time Saturday or Sunday rolls around, you might be kind of tired.
A little bit.
Just but on Mondays, just like everyone at the shop sort of firing full gear. Your brains are
fresh.
Going, yes, fresh. We wear our finest clothes.
It's true.
So nice, right? So Monday, I highly recommend Mondays. It's the sort of that, and like kind of in that sort of post lunch phase is a great time too. Because everyone's just had their lunch, they're happy. You're kind of coming in, things are sort of moving. Monday mornings are fun too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mondays are a great day. Tuesdays are fun as well.
And this is us. So going back to your first point, hey, if you got a shop that you want to see a particular person at, call and ask them what their day is like. That is probably similar to ours, I would imagine. Mm-hmm. But you can't go wrong calling and asking. Yeah, because in general, like the core of our shop is like Monday through Friday. Everyone's here. Pretty much from 8 o'clock until 7 o'clock at night. Usually is 8 to 8 sometimes. But the shop hours are like set at a certain time, but we're here earlier. We stay later. Right. It's sometimes we're doing work, but sometimes we're just hanging out and having fun. You're more than welcome to join in a lot of these shops too. So that would be now. Say if you want to get lost in the mix a bit, let's say you're going to Guitar Center or even Chicago Music Exchange. Like Saturdays are great days. Sure. Sundays are great too. They're like your anonymous days.
It's and
slip in.
And I like that when I would go to Guitar Center, and I still go to some of my favorite ones. I'll just go in, I can just sort of slip in and say, "Hey, can we help you with anything?" I'm like, "No, I'm good. I just want to look around." And they're like, "Awesome. Let us know if you need anything." And I can kind of go in there and see the new toys, play with stuff,
hang out.
Like just you might meet a friend up there.
Yeah.
Go get some coffee afterwards.
It's true.
I don't drink coffee. But then
He really does not. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he doesn't.
I've never had a cup of coffee my entire life.
I have never seen you even have one swig of coffee.
I've never touched my lips. I've never had a cigarette either. This is strange things about Baxter. If you're ever curious, I don't want to have those things ever. I just made a choice when I was a child, and I just stuck with it. Some might say I have issues, but I'm just going to ignore that fact. One of my other favorite days, I love Thursdays.
Why do you love Thursdays?
I don't know. I feel like Thursdays is just a fun day. I like Thursdays in the shop. I feel like it's and I like the people that work in our shop in particular on Thursday.
It's because I'm not here.
He's not here as much. He's next door doing other stuff at the other building. So
I'm not totally on here, but
he's
I'm not
here,
here.
but I don't have to interface with him as much as I
right.
usually do. No, but I think Thursdays are sort of a fun, energetic day too, because it's the last day before the weekend starts in a weird way. So it's like Friday I consider a weekend for some reason in guitar shop world. So it's sort of like people start coming out of the woodwork a bit more. Like they might be getting off work early. We're near a military base.
Yep.
Some of these guys get out early on Fridays for some weird reason. I feel like they join the military because it's like being in summer camp forever with guns.
Yeah.
It's like that movie that the guy directed Thor Ragnarok did, with where Hitler's in it and he's like an imaginary. What's the name of that movie? Derek, do you remember? It's a great movie.
Did you something?
Yeah. I loved it. I can't remember. It's like the kids. He's in the Hitler Nazi youth, and it's hilarious. And like Hitler's his imaginary friend. It's kind of like, I don't know why I'm talking about this right now, but it's a great movie. I highly recommend it. Thor Ragnarok's director did it. Hilarious. It's like the best anti-fascist movie you will ever see in your life, and it's one of my favorite war films. That and Whiplash. That's a trick for you. Anyway, back to guitar stuff. So yeah, I mean, any other days? What about Sundays? What do you think about Sundays?
Sundays can be super relaxed, especially here because you come in, there's not a ton of people out and about.
Surprisingly, it's been crazy
Has it
lately.
been lately
Sundays,
Sundays?
like you will get like shops filled with children.
Really?
I think it's just like I don't know, but then sometimes there's hardly anybody.
Sometimes it's goes down.
It's a hit or miss, but it's a fun day. Like if you're looking to just connect with some of the guys in the shop and hang out and just chill.
Right.
Sundays are great because like that's sort of like an inventory catch-up day we're doing. We're facilitating any shipping that's going on Monday, perhaps. So I mean, there's about 5 guitars prepped out there to go right now, and that sort of all gets packed up on Sundays. Like so, we'll do the final inspections before. If it checks out Saturday, we'll start the inspections and the setups then. But before it all goes in the final box, Sunday is usually the day it happens.
It's true.
So it's kind of like a relaxing, nice day. But I think it's odd. Like you have to, the idea of just going on the weekends only and getting like a full sort of experience is not the same. Like
It's really hard to do that, especially a smaller shop. It's hard to manage that when it's just, there's a ton of people. There's a handful of folks
or
working.
even a larger shop. I think if you can go get off work a little bit, go during the work hours, like the 9 to 5 sort of range, you'll get great attention. You can probably like plug into anything you want, not have to worry about like sort of drop D's chugging, like learning like right next to that's sort of like, that's a lot of it. Like I can't hear this expensive $1,000 guitar I want to buy. Like I would like to hear this. And
and if there are any sort of hidden gems in the guitar shop, like maybe secret back rooms where people make YouTube videos or anything like that, usually like on a Monday morning or during the week is when we would have time to show you those things and let you play around.
Those videos then.
Or we're actually making those videos and you could.
We're doing this before the
couch.
shop opens, or after the shop opens. I'll leave it vague as to when we shoot these strange things. But no, it is. It's like, that's when you can kind of like, you can have a little more meander time.
It's true.
You might even get to meet the guy behind the camera. Who would want to do that?
I know.
But that's our sort of tip. So if you work at a guitar shop, or if you've worked at a guitar shop, give us some of your like sort of tips and trinkets and like secret sauce to like when like your favorite time was, like to be able to work with customers and help them, like the magic time of when it was just fun. Like we have those too. Like I love morning.
Yes.
Like when folks come in the morning, it's a fun sort of role.
It's cool.
Like, I mean, if Randy ever shows up, he's always fun. He's here for a few hours, we hang out, and it's like the best part. It's like hanging out with your long lost brother.
There you go.
That used to be a pirate. Let us know what you think.
When's your favorite time to visit guitar shops? Let us know in the comments. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell so you don't miss videos in the future. Buy a t-shirt. We'll see you next time. Thanks.